Hello everyone, welcome back to Code with Yusuf YouTube channel. This is a full stack MERN Stack project, okay, Bookstore Management System. In this video you will learn a lot of things, okay. If you watch this video until the end, so I'm sure that you will learn something new, okay. So let's first of all check the demo, what we will implement, what we will do in this project, okay. So this project is based on MERN Stack. It means MongoDB, React.js, Node.js and Express.js. Okay, so let's first of all, this is the home page of our bookstore management system. So if we press this box, we will simply see just the books, okay, just we will see the books, how many books are there. We will just simply see the image and the title and the author of the book, okay. If we log in, okay, so let's log into the system, okay. We can log in as admin and as a student, okay. So let's first of all log in as admin. Let's admin password. So we will log in as admin. So let's press login button. See, we came directly to the dashboard. So now on the dashboard we have this summary: total books, total students and total admins. So let's first of all move to the books, okay. I will start from the left side. And the left, if we come here to the books, and the books we have these books, okay, but here we have two buttons for the edit and the deletes. So let's first of all check this, the edition, okay. To edit this book, okay, let's simply edit this one. Like we can say this one is C++, okay, and the author is like a rape, okay. I will limit. We can edit the image also, but I don't have right now the URL of the image, so I will leave it as it is, okay. Let's press the update button. See, that has updated successfully. And the second option is that to just delete a record, okay. So first of all I will copy the URL of this one, okay, because I am deleting this one. So let's now delete it, okay. Let's press the delete button. See, the record has deleted successfully. So now let's add a book, okay. This one is a link. Let's press this one, add book. So to add a book here, simply we will write like this is programming, like I will just name it something like PHP, okay, name PHP, and URL I will write the same URL which I copied, okay. So now let's press the add button. See, the record, the book has added successfully, okay. So now let's move to the add student, okay. So the admin has the ability to add the student, okay. This is part of the admin, okay. We are logged in as admin, okay. So let's press the add student, and here let's add a roll number, for example something like this, username like John, grade like second, and password 45. Let's press register. So it means now the total number of students has changed to 4. It means that the student has added successfully. And now let's move back to the dashboard, okay. This is dashboard. So now if we log in, if we for example copy this URL and come here back to a new tab, or we close the browser and we open our PC back. So if we write this URL again and press it, we will come directly to the dashboard, because we are already logged in as admin. It means that the token of the admin is stored inside the cookies whenever we come here until it expires, okay. If the token was there, so we will come here directly, come here to the our application, and we will open it. If you were logged in as student, we will move to the student area. If you were logged in as admin, so we will come here to the dashboard and this admin area. So now let's press the logout. We will log out from the system. So let's press logout. See, we log out it from the applications. Now let's log in as a student. Let's, for example, we have 4 students like Yusuf, username, this password 345, and select the student. Let's press login now. See, we logged in as student, okay. We are logged in right now. Log out and books. We can, as a student, we can just simply see the books and we can log out from the system. See, this has changed to the logout. Let's press the logout. See, we log out back from the system. So this is the demo, okay. You will learn a lot of in this project, okay. As a beginner to intermediate level, you will learn a lot of things: how to implement hashing the password, token, generating the tokens, and role-based authentication authorization. So you will learn a lot of things, CRUD operation, okay. So let's start, okay, to implement this project. Before implementing, if you are new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe Code with Yusuf YouTube channel, and let's get started. So let's first of all we will create our React and Node app. So for that I have opened the Visual Studio Code editor. Let's open a new folder, open folder, and I will move to the React, and here Bookstore MS. Okay, I will select this folder. This is an empty folder right now, so now I will create two projects, okay, React and Node app in this. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, first of all I will move to the terminal, control backtick to open the terminal, and here we will create our React app. Okay, first of all npm create wait. Okay, wait is used to create our app. Okay, wait.js. Yeah, here we will assign project name, that is client. Press enter and we will select React and JavaScript. So let's move now cd client, and inside the client we will npm install. It will install all the necessary dependencies and packages. So let's wait for it. The packages has installed. So now I will install those important packages that we would like to use in our React app, like Axios and React Router DOM. npm install Axios React Router DOM. Axios is HTTP request response library, and React Router DOM is used for routing, okay, to navigate from one page to another to create single page application. Let's press enter. So now we will install these. So we paste with an error. The error is that spelling mistake. Okay, router. It is router. Okay, press enter. So these two of us installed. So now let's run our React app. Okay, so to run it, we'll write npm run do. Press enter. Now let's move to this URL. Press control button and the mouse click. Okay, left key click. After that it has opened. Okay, so this is the default React app, okay, that we have. So now we will remove this default design. So before removing that design, we will move to create our server node app. Okay, so to create that in this folder, okay, Bookstore MS, in this I will create a new folder for server. That is server. Press enter. The folder has created. Now let's move to terminal, and the terminal, let's take a new terminal, and in the new terminal I will move cd to server. After that I will now initialize, okay, to create a node app. For that, first of all I will add npm init-y. okay, so let's press enter. It will create a package.json file inside this folder. Okay, this file has created inside this server.json. okay, so now let's install those packages that we need, like Express and others. Let's npm install Express, which is the framework of Node, and Nodemon. Nodemon is used to refresh our server side app whenever we make some changes in our server app. After that we need to install Mongo's RPM per Mongo database. Okay, then we will use cars to install cars. Okay, and bcrypt for password hashing, JSON web token for generating the token, and also cookie parser. Yeah, I think, yeah, let's press enter and install these packages. The installation has completed. Now let's create a file inside this server folder. Okay, so let's press this and we will name it index.js. Inside this index.js is our main file, okay, where we will start our coding. So to run, let's come here to the package.json to configure it. Okay, we have installed Nodemon. Okay, so to use the Nodemon, for that we will use Nodemon. Okay, let's come here, comma, and here I will write start Nodemon index.js. So it will start the index.js. Okay, whenever we make some changes, automatically it will refresh the file. It will start it. Okay. One thing else, that the import, okay, if for example you would like to import a package, so import statement, import keyword will not work by default, okay, in this app. Okay, for example, if you would like to import Express from Express, okay, this is, you write like this. So by default import this keyword is not working. Okay, so to enable it, so for that we will write here type module. Okay, so then it will work. Okay, it will not generate any error. We can use now import. So now let's run our server app. Okay, before running it, I will create .env file. Okay, to just write all the secret key like keys and port number URLs inside that .env file. Okay, so let's create .env file first of all, .env, and inside this first of all I will write port is equal to 3001. In this file we will write all our URLs, for example like connection URL and keys that we would like to use and port number and other things that we would like to use. Okay, later we will explore it. Just come here, and to use this .env, first of all I will install it. I'm using the Node version that I'm using, that is 18. Okay, npm install .env. So it will install this package. The package has installed, so now let's import it. Okay, so first of all I will import Express. Okay, after importing that I will import .env from .env. So after importing it, let's create an instance in app. Const app is equal to Express. I will call the Express method, and also I will write .env.config. Okay, I will call the config method, and after that let's run our app. Okay, so to run app I will write app.listen, and here I will assign the port number. So to assign the port number, we have already assigned wrote our port number here in .env file. So now we will just take this port number. Okay, so to take that we will write process .env.port. Okay, so it will take the port number, and here we will just write a callback method. Okay, I will write console.log server is running. Let's save it, and now I will write npm start. So it will start our server app. We paste with an error. Let's fix it. What is the error? It says .env.port. Here we paste with an error, so let's fix it. Okay, cannot read properties of undefined. That is okay. 3001 process.env.port. So this is just env, not .env. Okay, let's save it. Let's check it. Again we paste with an error, address 3001. Okay, let's remove this semicolon from that. Okay, we don't need that, so it is okay, I think. Yeah, let's save it. Okay, so yeah, server is running. So we solved the error and our server app is running right now. Okay, so this is all about that. We have created two apps and we run them successfully. So now we will move first of all to create our home page. So let's move to our front-end app. Let's close these. Client side src app.jsx. Okay, I will remove the default code. Let's remove this code, also this one, and also we don't need these. Also the css, we don't need the css. Let's delete this css file, and also this index css file. Okay, let's delete this one also, manger.jsx, and let's remove this file. Just come here. So first of all we will implement React router DOM. Okay, for routing. So for that let's first of all import that. Import browser router, browser routes and route from React router DOM. After importing them, now let's use them. Sorry, browser router. This is browser router. Okay, browser router, and inside that let's routes, and inside out route. So let's first of all here I will include the navbar. Okay, here I will import the navbar. So right now we didn't create the Navbar component, so let's create Navbar component. Okay, this route here I will use the home component. Let's add, it has two attributes, path slash, okay, element. Here we will add the home component. Right now we don't have the Navbar and home component, so let's first of all create them. Okay, just come here. So instead of creating directly here, I will create a folder inside src components, and inside the components I will create navbar.jsx and also rafce. Let's add this code, and also let's create home.jsx rafce. So now let's import them inside the app.jsx. Okay, first of all here I will add the home. Yeah, that has imported home from component, and here I will import the Navbar. Yeah, the Navbar has imported. Let's save it. Now let's move. Okay, let's check it. Let's come here to the browser. Let's check it. Okay, by default we should move to the home component. Okay, let's move to the home component. Here we should see the home. Okay, we have written just the home here. Let's format first of all the document, and let's move here and to the console. We paste, I think, with an error. Route is only ever be used as the child of routes. So let's check it. Yeah, this is routes. Okay, this is not route, this is routes. Okay, this is the first one. This is routes, and the route should be inside the routes. Okay, let's save it. See, right now we have Navbar and home right now. Okay, the Navbar, I wrote Navbar at the top because it means that with every component that we render, the Navbar should be at the top of those components. Okay, we should see the Navbar at the top. Down here we will change these components. Instead of home we may have the add student or books or something else. Okay, so now let's first of all we will design the Navbar. Okay, so let's move to the Navbar, and I will write the code for Navbar. Okay, I will add a class name to this, that is Navbar, and here I will add a div element, and let's add a class name that is left Navbar, and inside this a span tag. Inside that here I will write like bookstore or bookshop. Okay, this is brand name. Okay, and let's write another div element, class name, and this is right Navbar. Okay, Navbar, and inside this we will have our links. Link, I will use link, okay, from React Router DOM. So let's import it from React Router DOM. Okay, whenever we press on this, it will move to this update.jsx, and it will look for a route. 2 is equal to, so first of all it is for the first link is for, let's make per box. Okay, slash books, it will move to box route box. Okay, let's and add a class name Navbar link. Okay, let's create another one for login. This is, it will move to the login route. So whenever, let's first of all check it. Okay, let's see it. Yeah, it looks like this. Okay, box and login. If we click the box, we should move to the box component. If we click login, we should move to the login component. Let's create those two components also. Login.jsx, and also the second one was the box.jsx or AFC. Let's save it, and also let's add the routes. Shift Alt down arrow key, it will take a copy, and this is per books. The second one is per login, and also let's add here the books component that has imported, and here the login. Let's check it. Okay, so if you click on the box, we should move to the box component. See it, login, we came to the login component. Now let's design first of all the Navbar. Okay, I will add the CSS code for the Navbar. CSS code. Okay, let's add a class name here navbar front, and also this is navbar left, and this is navbar right. Now let's create a CSS file for the navbar. Okay, just come here. I will create a folder inside the src, okay, CSS, and inside the CSS let's create navbar.css, and inside it now I will write the code for the navbar, okay, to design it. Let's first of all import that, move from components and move to the CSS / navbar.css. Now let's write code inside this navbar.css. So I wrote this CSS code, okay, for the navbar. See, for the navbar, navbar left, navbar front, navbar right, and navbar link, and navbar hover. Okay, so this is the CSS code for the navbar. So now let's check it. Okay, how it looks like this right now. Okay, we have books and login. If we click books, we move to the books. If we press login, we came to the login directly. But if we click on the bookstore, we should move to the home component. Okay, so for that, just come here. Instead of this, we will move to link. We will write link and 2 is equal to, and move to / okay, to home component. Let's try it. Click on this, we came to home page, but I will remove this, change the text color and also the line, okay, underline. Navbar front. Let's come here to the navbar.css. So I write just these 2 lines, okay, text decoration none and color white to navbar front class, okay, to this class. See, navbar front. See, it looks like this right now. We are at the home component. Now let us design home component. Okay, we will just add an image and some text to the home component. Just come here to the home component, and I will remove this one and also this one, so this one. So let's remove this home, and here I will assign a class name hero. This is hero page with us, and also .hero content. So this is a div element with us. Inside this we will have a h1 tag. Here I will write bookshop or bookstore, whatever we want. So we can write bookshop, for example, and here let's assign a class name hero text, and here a p tag, which is, let's assign a class name, Ctrl Z, that should be inside tag, and that is hero description. And here I will write some description, okay, for the shop or the store. Okay, let's write that. So I wrote, okay, this description. Now let's create another .hero image div element. Okay, here in this right side we will have an image, but on the left side we have this description. Let's save it and let's check it. See, it looks like this. Now I will add CSS code for this. Okay, also I will add the image through CSS to this div element, to the background. Okay, so I will create a home.css, and inside this I will add the CSS code. Let's import it first of all. .css. Let's write CSS code. So this is the CSS code. Okay, let's check it for the hero div element, for hero content div element, hero text for title. Okay, and this is for the description, and this is for the image. Right now we don't have the image, so let's copy an image to this app, and then I will write the path to that image. So first of all I will find an image and I will copy that and paste it. Let's delete first of all this one, and here I will create a folder images, and inside these images I will place an image. I have copied this image, okay, to this images folder. Okay, so now let's put it inside the CSS. Let's write images / home page.png. We can directly access these images, okay, public directory. Okay, this public folder we can directly access that. So we directly access the image folder, and inside that home page.png. Let's save it, and now let's check it. See, it looks like this. Okay, so this is the description and the title, and this is the image that we have. So now whenever we click on this login button, we should be able to log into the system as admin. Okay, so first I will create the design, then I will move how to log into the system to create an account for the admin. Okay, so whenever we press this, we should have design a form for login. So let's do it. So just come here, I will remove this, and also this one I will create a component for login. Okay, we already created the component. Yeah, login. Okay, so in this login, let's remove this login, and here I will add a class name, and the class name, this is login page, for example. Okay, and let's add another div element dot, this is login container, login container, and inside this now let's create, for example, h2 tag, which will be for login page, or just login we will write here. Okay, and here I will write a br tag. Okay, and here we will create another div element dot forum group. Okay, forum group, and inside this we will have a label HTML part, this is for username, and here we will have username, and after that we will have an input field, type text, and let's assign a placeholder, enter username, and yeah, just I will write this one, and also now I will copy this forum group for password, also paste it, and this is for password, and here password, and down from that enter password, that is okay, and this is also password, and down from that we will have a drop down, okay, where we can select to log in as admin or student. So for that let's paste it, forum group, and here this is user label, this is for role. Okay, role, and here we will select, just let's make it role, and this is select. Okay, instead of input we will use select. Okay, name role, id role, and inside that we will have option, the value is admin, and this one is admin, and shift alt down arrow key, this one is student. Okay, and down from that we will create a button, this is for login, and add a class name, button login, and that is okay. Okay, yeah, now I will move to write CSS. Let's first of all check it, okay, how it looks like. See, this is the admin forum, okay, the for login forum. So let's now add CSS code for this. Okay, let's create a file for the CSS. Just come here, and here I will create a new login.css. Now I will write the code of CSS. Let's import it first of all. Import css slash login.css. Save it. So I wrote this CSS code. Okay, this is login button, and for select and input field, this one for label, and forum group h2, okay, login, and container, and this is login page. So it looks like this. Let's check it. Okay, this is the login page design, and this is admin or student selected. Okay, so now by default whenever we press this login button, we should be able to log into the system. Okay, if we move select the admin, we should log into the system. So here we need, first of all, whenever we write something in these input fields, we should store them somewhere. Okay, and by pressing this button we should pass that to the server side. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, first of all I will store the value of these input fields. So for that, just come here to the login, and here I will create 3 variables, state variables. Okay, const username, set username is equal to use state hook. Okay, and const, this is for password, set password is equal to use state. Okay, and the third one is per role, role set role is equal to use state. Okay, the default state is, for example, student. Okay, and also for the username and password by default empty string. So now whenever we write something in this input fields, okay, for text, okay, we should be able to pass the whenever we are writing something in this input field, we should store that inside username. So for that I will just, let's come here, I will press enter and come here down on change. I will use on change event. Okay, whenever we change it means we are writing something in this, it will call this. Okay, we will call this method, okay, set username method. So let's create an arrow function. Always whenever you are calling that here, so you should make it as an arrow, okay, because we are passing something. So let's do it. I will pass event set username and I will pass e.target.value. Okay, what it will do, it will store whatever we are writing inside this, okay, inside this variable. So let's do it for password also. Just come here. And here I will, instead of set username, I will call set password. That's okay. And also I will do it the same thing for the select also. Okay, just come here to the select and let's press that button, enter, and here we will pass set role. So we have stored the value inside these variables. Okay, so now whenever we press the login button, we should be able to call a function, okay, to pass value to the server side. So for that, just come here, I will call here on submit. Okay, just come here, we should have form, okay, or I will just, let's on click handle submit, for example. Okay, handle submit. I will call this function handle submit. Let's create a function const handle submit, and here, so here I will implement the logic of okay, so to pass the data to the server side. Before passing data to the server side, I will just move, okay, to create an account for the admin, okay, the default account for the admin. For the students, the admin will create accounts for the students, but for the admin we will create a default account. Okay, how to do it? Let's do it. Just come here to the we will use MongoDB. Okay, MongoDB Compass. I will open that. This is a locally GUI, okay, that you can install in your PC and you can use it MongoDB database. Okay, you can use the online tool of MongoDB also, MongoDB Atlas, so to create connection with that, but I am using this local tool, okay, to connect with the MongoDB database. Let's connect with this. Let's close this. So let's move to the server side up. Close this and close client. Come here to the server, to the index.js. So now first of all we will create connection with the MongoDB database. Okay, so to create the connection I will create a new file db.js. After creating it, now let's import Mongos from Mongos. Okay, after importing it, now let's use, so also import .env from .env. After importing it, now let's configure it, or .env.config. So after that, let's create a method const connection is equal to async method. This is okay, and here we will create the connection. Okay, so mongos.connect, and here we will pass our URL. So let's write our URL inside .env file. Okay, so just come here and here I will write a URL is equal to, here just come here MongoDB Compass and click on this and copy connection string. After copying that, so just simply paste that here. Let's make it a string and also change localhost to localhost IP address. Okay, 127.0.0.1, otherwise it will generate an error. So after writing it, just come here, and here I will write a process dot env dot url. Okay, just simply write like this. I will wrap this inside try cage block. Okay, console dot log connected, for example. Okay, and catch if there was any error, dot log error, like this. Okay, we can write like error. Export connection. So after exporting it, now let's import it inside the index.js file. Connection from DB. So after importing it, the connection has created with the MongoDB database. Okay, and also we should specify db.js. So we have imported it. One thing else that we should specify here the database. Okay, inside the .env, here we should specify the database name. Okay, so for example, Bookstore, the database name is Bookstore. Let's check it. Okay, right now we have the Bookstore, and I will delete these connection. Okay, we will create them from start. Okay, from scratch. I will delete these. It was just for testing purpose. I was testing. Drop users, drop connection. Yeah, we have the Bookstore. Let's it will create Bookstore. Okay, database for us, Bookstore. So first of all, we will create admin model for admin. Okay, we will create a model for the admin. So for that, I will create a new folder by the name of models. Inside that, we will name it admin.js. Inside this, now we will add the properties of the admin. First of all, we will import Mongos. After importing the Mongos, let's create the schema for the admin. So const admin schema is equal to new mongos.schema, and inside it we will now define the properties. Okay, the first one is username, and to this we will add the type will be string, and required true, unique true, and the second property would be password. Type would be string, and required true. These two properties the admin table has. Okay, the admin. So now let's create the model. Const admin model is equal to with the Mongos dot model, and inside the model, first of all, we will define the name. Okay, the name is admin, and the second one is the schema. The schema is admin schema. This is admin. Okay, admin schema. So now let's export it. Export admin model. So this is the model for admin. Okay, so now to create a default account for the admin, I will create a new file by the name of seed.js. Okay, seed.js. We will run it, okay, manually to create the account for the admin. Let's first of all import Express. Then the bcrypt. Import bcrypt from bcrypt using for to hash the password, and also the admin. Import admin from, yeah, we can this admin model. Okay, the admin model has imported, or we can simply name it admin. Okay, let's admin model as admin. Save it now. Come here to the seed, and here now let's import the connection also. Okay, so for the connection, just come here to the db.js. We will make it okay like this. Okay, just simple. This is yeah, we will call that function here. Okay, instead of exporting it, I will call the connection method here, and now we will import that inside seed like this. Okay, import slash db.js. After importing it, now let's wrap it inside the try catch block, and here I will use the const admin count is equal to admin dot count documents. Okay, what it will do, it will count the document, the records inside the admin. Okay, if admin count was equal to with 0, it means if there was no record, so then we will create a new record for the admin. And let's const hash password. We will generate hash password is equal to, let's write bcrypt dot hash, and here we will assign our password, for example admin password, and to the right side we will add the salt. Okay, admin password, and this is the salt, it means unique character which will be added to the password. This is our password, it will hash this password. Now let's create the admin account. Const new admin is equal to new admin, and inside this I will define first of all the username is equal to admin, and password is equal to with hash password. Now let's create the account. New admin dot save. So what we should do, let's create a function. Okay, wrap this inside a function admin account. This is a synchronous function. Let me make it async, and let's add here a wait keyword, and also here and here. So let's console.log count created. Else if there was a record inside the document. Okay, so what we will do, we will console.log account already existed like this. Okay, save it, and what we should do, so where is the error? We should add cage console.log error, for example. Okay, simple error. So let's call now the function admin account function. Okay, we will call that here. So that is okay. This is the seed.js file. Now let's run it. Okay, let's move to the terminal, and inside the terminal just we will create a new, let's move to the server, cd server file inside it. Now I will run the seed.js. Okay, npm seed.js. Let's press enter. What happened? Let's check it. See, it says seed.js, npm seed.js, unknown command seed.js. Okay, oh sorry, node, I should write node seed.js. Let's check it. Now we paste with an error. Okay, let's resolve the error. What it says? It says the error is cannot find module d react ms admin. Okay, imported from, it says cannot find. Let's admin.js. okay, .js. Let's save it, and now let's run that command again. Node c.js. See, connected account created successfully. Okay, so now let's check our MongoDB compass. Okay, there is no bookstore database with us. Let's refresh it. See, bookstore database and admin collection or table. Okay, document C admin, and this is admin password that we have added. So the admin account has created successfully. Now we don't need this c.js. Okay, so I will close this terminal and also the terminal, and just come here. I will close this one, and here just come here to the index.js. I will import it like this. Okay, the connection, okay, like this. Okay, so it will work now. db.js. Let's close the db.js also, and also this one and this one. So now we will create the endpoint for login. Okay, to log in as admin or student. So first of all, I will just import a few things. Import cars from cars. Okay, for cross origin, and import cookie parser from cookie parser. Now let's use them. Up.use express.json. What it will do, it will, whenever we pass data to this server app, it will convert it to the JSON format. And up.use cars, and also up.use cookie parser. It is for the cookies. Okay, so because we would like to store the cookies from our server side, so it is why that we are using cookie parser. So now let's create a routes folder. Okay, routes, and inside the routes I will create auth.js. In this auth I will implement the logic of login. Let's import express from express. I will import all important things, okay, that we need. I have imported the admin gwt JSON web token to generate the token, bcrypt, and the router. Now let's create our endpoint router dot. It is like get post. Okay, this is post method, and here login async callback method, and also here we will get request and response. Request is to that we are sending from the front end, and response is to send back to response to the front end. Okay, now here we will first of all get the let's const a username, password, and role is equal to from request body. So we will get all these three things from request.body, from the body. Okay, username, password, and role. Now let's check it. Okay, if role was equal to with admin, so here we will implement the logic of admin. Else if let's make it else if role was equal to with student, let's make it string. Else it means that the role is not a valid role. Okay, so let's now implement the logic for the admin. Const admin is equal to with the await admin dot find one. Okay, using username. Okay, find a record based on username. If not admin, it means if the admin was not existed, so then we will return response.json message admin not registered. It means there is no account for the admin. Okay, else if the admin was available, it means it was the username was in the database. So what we will do, then we will check the password. Okay, const valid password is equal to wait bcrypt dot compare, and here we will pass the password and admin dot password, that password. Okay, if not valid password, so it means the password is not valid. We will return something like this. Control C, let's return response.json message wrong password. Else we will, if the password was also okay, so then we will just return the we will generate a token. Okay, const token is equal to with JSON web token gwt dot sign, and first of all the payload. Okay, the payload, first of all the role is admin. We will just use the role. Okay, and also we can return the username, but I will return just let's return the username also. Okay, in the payload username is equal to with admin dot username, and here we will assign our secret key. Okay, this should be a secret key. No one should know about this key. Okay, whenever you are implementing a real life application, this should be along at least 32 characters. So I will write the secret key inside the .env file. Okay, admin, let's name it admin key is equal to like admin key. I will name it admin key. Okay, but you should write it as a secret long key. Okay, admin key, I wrote it as admin key. Let's copy this one, copy it, and just come here, and here I will write process dot env and dot admin key dot process dot env. That is okay. Yeah, I should write it outside from this payload. Okay, here, Control V. That is okay. We have generated the token. Now we should store the token inside the cookies. Okay, so I will store the token inside the cookies. Let's write response dot cookie, and here I will just assign a name, that is token, and then the token. Okay, which we have generated. In the optional properties, I will just add, we can add the age also, how many minutes or days or months it can live, but I will just add http only true. It is just for the security purpose, because we cannot access, if this is enabled, then we cannot access our cookie through JavaScript. Secure true. So after storing the cookies inside the cookie, okay, so then we will return the response.json login true, and the role I will return just these two properties. So that is okay. Okay, we have everything, we have implemented. Now let's import it inside the index.js. Let's import yeah, let's check it. So first of all we will export it, export router as admin router. Okay, now let's import it inside the index.js admin router. Okay, that has imported. Now let's use it. Okay, just come here, app.use, and we will assign it as auth and comma. Here we will just assign admin router. Let's save it. Okay, so it is okay. Now let's move to our front end, okay, where we will pass the data to this server side app. Okay, first of all, our route is /auth. Then in the auth we should specify the login. Okay, just close it and just come here and close this one. Come here to the src, and in the components come here to the login, and in the login let's pass the data. Okay, we will use Axios. Okay, Axios, let's import first of all the Axios. Import Axios from Axios. After importing it, now let's use it dot post, and we will pass the data. Our URL is http http. We should our URL. I will copy the URL. So this is our URL. Okay, localhost 3001 is our port number. Just come here to the .env. This is our port number 3001, and then auth, then to the login. After that we will pass the data. Okay, just let's pass the username and password and role. So after passing these, now let's then we will get a response. First of all, I will console.log the response. Okay, .catch if there was any error, console.log error. We will paste with error, but I will show you how to handle those errors. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, let's come here, and here just let's move to the console, and in the console we will check that. Okay, the errors. Let's log in admin, then admin password, login as admin. Okay, let's press login. What happened? Okay, so let's see the result. See, we paste with an error. Okay, so now we will handle the error. It says connection refused. So let's move to our code and come here to the routes, to the server side. In the auth.js, let's make it admin.js. Let's check it now, and let's press login. So I will check it again for the error. Let's refresh it. Admin password, admin, login. Press login. So we logged in successfully, and we return the data login true and role admin. Okay, so let's check the cookies. The cookies stored or not. Just come here to the application and to the cookies. We don't have the cookies. It means the token is not stored inside the cookies. So for that, just come here to the login.jsx, and here we will add one thing. Okay, that is Axios dot defaults dot with credentials is equal to true. Save it, and now let's check it. Okay, again, that is okay. Admin, let's press login. What happened? Just come here to the console. We paste with an error. Okay, it is the, let's check the error. Axios system will at from origin. It means that it is blocked by cars. Okay, so to solve this error, this cars error, okay, most of the users, when they are watching the videos, they paste with this error. So to solve this error, just come here. We will first of all copy the front end URL. Okay, copy this front end URL, come here to the index.js and to the cars. Here in the cars we will add origin. Okay, we will add the origin here, paste it. Let's remove this one. Okay, comma credentials true. Save it. Now let's check it. Okay, just we have added these two things. admin, and let's press now the login button. What happened? See, we got the data. It means we successfully log into the system. And also let's check the token. Come here to the application. See, the token has stored inside the cookies. This is our token which is stored inside the cookies. So it means that we logged into the system successfully. After login, we should directly move to the dashboard. Okay, so let's implement this. Just come here. And here I will write app response dot data dot login and response dot data dot role was equal to with admin. It means that the login, it was true, and the role was equal to with admin, where we will import the navigate. Okay, through navigate we will move to the dashboard component. First of all, we will import the use navigate. Okay, let's come here, const create the instance of navigate. Navigate is equal to use navigate hook. Okay, let's import it. Import use navigate from React router DOM. So now we should directly move to the dashboard. Okay, navigate / dashboard. Now let's move to the app.jsx, and here we will implement the dashboard. Okay, first of all, I will create the dashboard component. Okay, let's create it. Dashboard.jsx RAFCE. Come here to the app.jsx, and here we will add the dashboard. Okay, shift alt, and this is dashboard. Okay, that has imported, and here / dashboard. Let's save it, and now whenever we log in, let's admin, and we will change the default value of this role to admin. Save it. Okay, let's name it admin. Password, the default value is admin. Let's press the login, and we will move to the console and press login. See, we directly came to the dashboard component. Let's close it. So whenever we came to the dashboard, here we will add a few other links like add students and see the dashboard button, and other for the admin. Okay, so let's move to the Navbar. Just come here to the Navbar, and here I will add a few other links. I will add them. Okay, let's shift tab. So we have added these 3 links: add book, add student, and dashboard. We already, yeah, that's okay. Let's check it. We have added these links. Okay, so now the admin should be able, I will just design the dashboard later, but first of all I will add the student. Okay, let's move this login to the end. Yeah, login should be at the end. Let's check it. Save it. Box, that is okay. Yeah, that is okay. So first of all, I will implement the add student. Okay, whenever we press the add student, the admin should be able to add a student. So whenever we click this add student link, we should move to the add student component. Let's create it. First of all, just come here and add student.jsx RAFCE. So now we will just design the student. Okay, the page of the student. Okay, we will create a forum to add a student. So I have added this HTML code, okay, JSX code to this add student component. Okay, this is simple code that we have as we did in the login, add student, and this is input form, input field for roll number, username, grade, and password. Then a button for registration. Now let's check it. Okay, how it looks like. And also I have added to the app.jsx. Let's check it. This add student route. Okay, this route I have added here in the after JSX. Now let's check it. Okay, how it looks like. Yeah, it looks like this. Okay, but for the CSS, I have used the same code as I did for the login.css. Okay, I use the same code for student forum, that forum group input. I use the same code because we had input fields in a forum in login also, and in the add student also. It is the same forum, just we have two fields extra here, but there were just username and password. I use the same CSS code for that. Now, as I did in the login, whenever we write something in these input fields, we should store that somewhere. Okay, we should store that in variables, as we did in the login here. Okay, let's check it. See, we stored here. I will do same thing as I did. Okay, it is the same thing. I will create state variables, then I will use this unchanged event to store value inside those variables. Let's do it. So whenever we store the value inside those variables, and after pressing this submit button, we should call a function. Okay, so here we have forum. Okay, whenever we press, we will call this on submit event by pressing the submit function. This is submit function button. Okay, we will call this handle submit function. Okay, this is the handle submit function I have copied from login. It is the same function. Now I will customize it. So here we will pass an event, and here we will write e.prevent default. Prevent default. It is used to prevent default submission of the forum. So after writing this, now we will use access.post, and instead of auth login, now we will call another endpoint route. Okay, we will define it later, and we will pass username these. Okay, role username. Let's write role username password, and this is grade with us. These four fields we have. Okay, role, username, password, and grade. We will pass these values to an endpoint. Right now we didn't define the endpoint, and later whenever we get the result, we will check. Yeah, I will remove this. Okay, now for the result I will just use right now console.log response. Okay, I will just print the response. So let's first of all create the endpoint. Okay, whenever we press the submit button, we will call an endpoint. Let's first create an endpoint. Just come here to the server side. I will close all these .env index.js, and in the routes I will create a student. Okay, student file student.js. Before implementing a route, first of all we will create a model for the student. Okay, just come here to the model, and here I will name it like student.js, and we will implement. Let's first of all open this admin. I will copy this, Control A, Control C, this code, because we are writing something same. It will take time. We are importing the Mongos, but instead of this, now I will write student schema, and here I will define now the properties. Username. Okay, let's define a role, and that is type string. I will just try type for this. Okay, type string, and let's write comma, and we have username, password, and grade. Type string. So it is okay. We have these four properties. Now instead of this admin model, I will write student. Yeah, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. I will change all these to student model, and this is student schema with us, and this is student, and here a student model. Okay, as student. I will export it as student. So after creating the schema, now let's move to route. Okay, student route, and here I will implement that. Okay, so first of all we will implement. Okay, let's come here to the auth.jsx. I will copy these things and come here to the student, Control V, Express. Okay, and here we don't need the admin. We would like to import the student instead of this. Okay, student model, student from models, instead of admin I will change it to the student model. Okay, student.js. okay, this model, and we don't need gwt, and we need bcrypt, okay, for hashing the password and router. Okay, that is okay. Now let's create router.post, and here this endpoint is register and asynchronous method and request and response. Here now we will register the student inside the database. So let's use try catch block. There was any error, return response.json message error in registering student. Okay, just come here now to the try. First of all, we will just take, it means grab the properties from request.body as we did in the auth. Okay, like this. Okay, we should wrap okay this code inside the try catch block also. Okay, that is very important. If there was any error, so we will return that. Okay, response.json just error, return the error. Copy this statement, come here to the student, paste it. Okay, username, password, and this is role, and also grade. We will just destructure these properties from request.body. This is const. After destructuring it, now we will check the student. Okay, app. First of all, I will use the const student is equal to with student dot find one. Okay, by username and roll number are both unique. Let's add here a wait keyword, and also come here to the student. Here we should add unique true also. Okay, to the roll number. And if the student was existed, if student, it means that the student is already registered. We will return response.json message student is registered. It means something like this. Else we will come down here, and now we will first of all hash the password. Okay, const hash password is equal to with wait bcrypt dot hash. We will pass the password. Okay, password, and then salt 10 for example. Okay, after that now after hashing the password, we will register the student. Const new student is equal to new student. Username is equal to with username. Username is username, and password with hash password, and role, and grade is great. Okay, with us. So now let's save the student. Okay, await new student dot save, and return response.json registered true. It means registered successfully. Let's save it, and now let's export this route. Okay, export router as student router. Let's index.js, we will import that. Import student router. Okay, student router has imported. Now let's use it. Okay, app.use student, and here we will assign student router. Let's move to the front end and we will register the student. Okay, roll number, for example, like this, username Yusuf, create like 12th, and password 5. Okay, so let's move to the terminal and to the console. Okay, and inside the console let's press register button. So we paste Axios. Let's import the Axios inside the student. Yeah, we didn't import it Axios. Let's do it. Axios, import Axios from Axios, Axios from Axios. Axios has imported. Now let's check it. Okay, let's press the register button. We paste with the status code 404. It means there is an error. I will fix the error, then I will show you. Yeah, we didn't specify here the route. Okay, that's okay. Let's slash student slash register. Let's save it. Now let's try it. Press the register button. See, we successfully registered the account. It means registered true. So let's check it now. Our database, just come here and let's refresh it. We will see the students collection and here a record. Okay, we have a record. It means that we have registered the students successfully. After registration we should move directly back to the dashboard, okay, or the student list. So let's move back to the, yeah, that is okay to move to the dashboard. Let's come here and instead of this console, here we will specify app response dot data dot registered. If it was true, then we will use navigate. Okay, use navigate hook. We have returned this registered. Okay, copy this. It is okay with this one. That is okay. Now let's use navigate hook. Const navigate is equal to use navigate from React Router DOM. Import use navigate from React Router DOM, and here we will move directly to navigate slash dashboard. So let's register another user. See, we directly came to the registered, to the dashboard. So now let's implement protected routes. It's mean that whenever we would like to register a student, we should check that is it a valid admin. It means that it is logged in, this admin, or not. Okay, we will check the admin. If that was logged in and a valid login, the token was okay, so then we will move forward and to register the student. So it means to implement protected routes. So for that, let's move back to our code and come here to the index.js. We will create that inside auth.js. Okay, just come here. Here I will create that router dot. We will create just a function. Okay, const verify user or admin. Okay, verify admin is equal to it is. So here in this function we will get request, response, and next. Next is a middleware. We will call it. Okay, next I will show you. Okay, later what is next. And now first of all we will check the token. Okay, const token is equal to request dot cookies dot token, the token that we have stored inside the cookies. Okay, check that if the token was available. Here we will check. Okay, if not token, it means if the token was not available, so then we will return response.json message invalid admin, or whatever message you write, so you can write that. Okay, or the admin is not authenticated or not logged in, whatever. Okay, else if that was okay, so then what we will do, so here we will verify the token. Okay, if the token was valid, if it was not a wrong token, so we have JWT. Okay, JWT dot verify. So here first of all we will pass our token. Okay, the token that we has fetched from cookies token, and after that our secret key. Okay, we has stored our secret key inside .env file. So let's check that .env file. Let's open it. That is admin key. Okay, just come here and I will use process.env admin key, this one. Okay, we will assign that. So after that we will get an error or decoded value. This is a callback function. If error, it means if there was an error, it means that if the token was not valid, so then we will return response.json message invalid token. Else if there was no error, so then this decoded is the the payload that we have stored when we were registering the token. Okay, so let's switch those. Request dot username is equal to decoded dot username, and request dot role is equal to decoded dot role. I will show you this decoded values. Let's move to the in the auth. Come here, WinViewer. Let's open it. Yeah, here. This payload. Okay, username and role. We have stored these as our payload. So username and a role. So we have pitched them. Okay, username and role, and store them, attach them with the request. After that we will call next. What it will do, it will go back where we have called this verify admin method. Okay, wherever we call this verify admin. So let's import it also. Verify admin, export it. So now let's import it. Whenever we are, let's move here to the student route, and the student we will import verify admin. Okay, that is imported from auth.js. Now we will use verify admin. Okay, we will use that request router.post here verify admin. Okay, so what it will do, whenever it come here to the register this endpoint, so it will first of all call this verify admin method, and it will check is the admin valid or not to register to use this endpoint. Okay, if that was valid, so then it will return. Okay, it will call, just come here, it will call this. Okay, it will come here and it will in this next will come back here to this endpoint, and it will continue executing this endpoint. Okay, it means that the admin is valid. So this was the protected route that we has implemented. Now let's check it. Okay, I will show to you. Just come here and let's add student. First of all, I will move to the cookies. Just come here to the application and to the cookies. Inside the cookies we don't have the right now the token. Okay, let's register. We would like to register a student. Okay, so just come here and name it. For example, this is roll number, username Khalil, grade for example 5th, password. Let's press register. Okay, let's move to console. What happened? Console, let's press register. What happened? See, let's check it. What is the response that we are getting? Failed to resolve with.svg. So that is okay. Yeah, let's display the message. Okay, we didn't display in the add student. Here we will display the answer. Okay, console.log response. Okay, we will display the response. What is the response from server side? Let's press register now. See, we got this result. Okay, so it says invalid admin. It means that the admin is not registered with us. It means there is no token with us. Okay, it displayed as this message. Okay, I will show to you. Student auth.jsx, it displayed this message to us, invalid admin. It means the token is not in the cookies. We checked it before. Now let's log in. Okay, first of all we will log in. Let's log in. Let's okay, Yusuf 5, and let's select admin, login. Here I will display the response, console.log response. Okay, what we are getting, where is the error? Okay, just come here, press login. See, we got this data. It says admin not registered. Yeah, that is okay. We were entering a wrong credentials. This is admin and this is admin password. Admin password. Okay, let's press enter, login. So we came directly to the dashboard. It means that the cookies, the token has stored right now inside the cookies. See, this is the token. Now let's try it. Okay, add student, roll number, 12th, password 5, press register. See, directly the student has registered successfully. It means that it is valid. Let's check it in the database, students. See, a new student has registered, Reza. So it was all about implementing protected routes. So let's implement now the login functionality for the student. Okay, so let's come here. Whenever we come to the login, let's control B it. In the login, when we select, we will move. Okay, we will pass these 3 properties to this. Okay, here when we select the student, so the role will be student, and we will move to auth.login. Okay, so let's come here. We will come here to the login. So if the rule was admin, so it will execute this part. If the rule was not admin, so then it will come here. Okay, if the rule was student. Okay, just come here. So here we have assigned student. Yeah, the value is student. Now here we will perform the student login functionality. Okay, so just come here. First of all, let's import the student. Okay, just come here and I will import student from models.student.js. Okay, the student has imported. We would like to perform something like this. Okay, we just want if that was existed. Yeah, let's copy this code because we want to implement something like this. Just I will customize that, paste it. Now here instead of admin I will write student, and this is student dot find one based on username. If not student, if the student was not existed, so return student not registered. Okay, const validate password, valid password, await bcrypt dot compare password student dot password, compare with that. Okay, if not valid password, return this. Okay, wrong password. Otherwise const token is equal to JSON username. This is student dot username and role is student and .env.admin key instead of admin key. Now here when we are generating token, I will create another key for the student. Okay, just come here to .env. So here shift alt down arrow key, and this is student key. Let's close this, and this is student, and just come here, change this also student key, and come here again to auth and control B. This is student. Okay, student key. So after that, that is yeah, we have generated the token. Then we will store the token, response cookie dot token. Okay, inside the cookies we will store this token, HTTP only. That's okay. Login true role student. We will do something like this. Okay, so yeah, that is okay. Let's now move back to our front end. So whenever we return the result, if that was login, and else if, here I will implement else if result.response data.login, and let's copy this line of code and paste it here. Result.data.login, if it was true and the role was student. Okay, the role was student. What we should do then, we will move directly to the home page. Okay, just let's move to navigate to the home page. We will move to the home page. And also one thing else that we should do, we should update. Yeah, so yeah, right now that is okay. Right now that's okay. Let's move to the login system. Later we will, let's press the login, and we will login as student Yusuf, and 1 2 3 4 5, and select student. Let's press login button. See, we directly came to the home page. It means that we logged in successfully. Now we should customize this navbar. Okay, if we logged in as a student, so we should not see these add book, add student, okay, in dashboard. And also this login, instead of login, we should see the logout link. Okay, and for the admin we should see something like this, and this, if that was logged in, we should see the logout here. We should do it right now. So for handling this logic, we would like to store the data globally. For that we are using Redux or context API, but in this is a small application. We can just handle it by simply storing one value. Okay, I will show you just. Okay, we don't need Redux or context API is also simple, very simple, but I will just use simple video, okay, to not make the video lengthy. So for that, let's create a variable. So just come here to the app.js. Let's move. Here I will create a variable by the name of a role. Okay, const role set role is equal to use state. The default value is empty, and let's pass it to the login. Okay, to this login component. Here I will pass role is equal to with a role. What is this? Let's control Z. Yeah, that is okay. I have passed the role. Instead of a role, I will pass to the login set role. Okay, set role. So now let's, whenever we pass this to the login, let's move to the login. So if we logged in as admin, so here I will update that. Let's first of all get that. Here I will just come here. Yeah, just come here. Here I will distract that role, set role, that is set role. Okay, set role or method. So now let's use it. Okay, if we logged in as admin, so I will call set role as admin. It means the role is admin. If we logged in as student, so I will set role as student. Save it. And yeah, we have stored that. We have updated the value of app.js. Now we will pass this role value to navbar. Okay, let's where is the navbar here? Okay, I will pass it. Role is equal to with the role, this value. Okay, let's move to navbar now. We will distract that value there. Navbar, just come here, and here I will distract that value role. Now here I will configure that. Okay, just come here. Here I will write app role was equal to with the admin. So what we will do then, implement this logic. Okay, now I will just these three. Okay, cut these three, paste them here. Okay, just per admin we will see these. Okay, let's wrap them in fragment, Control V. Okay, I think yeah, that is okay. Okay, if the role was admin, so then we will execute these links, otherwise we will not see these links. And here also, if a role was equal to with the was empty, it means if role was empty, so what we should do, then we will see this login. Okay, let's, here I will implement ternary operator. If the role was empty, so then we will see instead of that this login. Okay, just let's paste it. Else, if that was not empty, what we should do, then we will see here the logout. It means if the role was set, if there was a value inside the role, then we will see here instead of login, logout. Okay, let's make it, we will move this, we will configure it later, but right now I will make it as login and logout. Let's save it and let's check it right now. See, right now we are just, it means that the role is not set. Okay, so we just see box and logout. So here we face with another problem. Let's first of all check the cookies. Okay, if the cookie was set, so then it means there is a problem. Check the cookie. So click, see here, we previously we logged in as student, so it is a problem right now because our role should be student. So we should see yeah, that is a student. Yeah, our role is student, because for student we can see just books in logout. That is okay, no problem. So if we press books, we should see the books. If we press logout, we should be able to log out from the system. So now let's first of all implement the logout functionality, then we will log in as admin. Okay, so press this logout, we should be able to log out from the system. So for that, just come here, and this is the logout. Okay, this is the logout. So whenever we press this, we should move to logout route, and let's move to app.jsx, and here I will implement the logout. Just come here, let's make it as logout, and here I will create another component by the name of logout.jsx array-fce. Save it, and let's come here. Here I will import that logout that has imported. Now let's move to the logout, and here in the logout, what I should do, let's clear this. We don't need anything. We don't want to return anything, and we will just implement the logout functionality. Okay, so to implement that, we will create a function. Let's use effect, and in the use effect, what we should do, create a callback function and also array dependency. And here I will implement now the Axios. It's Axios. Okay, Axios has imported dot get. Here I will move call slash http localhost. Let's copy the link from, yeah, we will copy this link, Control C, Control V. Okay, auth slash logout. We will move to this route dot, then we will get a response, and let's check it. Okay, if response dot data dot logout if it was okay, so then we will navigate back to the, let's create instance of navigate. Const navigate is equal to navigate is equal to with them use navigate hook. Okay, use navigate, that has imported from React Rotterdam, and let's use navigate slash. We will move back to the home page, and one thing else that we should pass, let's pass the role, set role to logout also. Okay, let's pass to the login, that should be a set role. Okay, set role, this is set role. Set role is equal to with set role. Let's fix it in login, that is set role. Okay, come here to the logout, copy this, Control C, and pass it to the logout also. Paste it. Let's come here to the logout, set role, and we will set role to an empty string. Okay, let's save it. Yeah, it will work. Dot catch, if there was any error, console.log error. Let's save it, and now let's move. Okay, let's move to the log. Now let's create this auth logout endpoint. Okay, so close this, close the student, and student, come here to the index auth/logout. Let's create the logout one. We have login, and here I will create the logout. Router dot get /logout request and response, and here I will just now use response dot clear cookie, and we will pass just the name of the cookie, which was token. Okay, we will clear that, and we will return response.json logout true. That is okay. So now let's press the logout button. What happened? Let's move back and refresh. We faced with an error. Okay, it says by default cast role set role use state de identifier set role has already been declared. Okay, it says in login.js. Yeah, that is okay. Just come here to the login. We have passed that from update.js, and also we have declared that in login.js. Okay, we have set role here also, and we passed that from our update.js also. So let's change it. Let's name it like set role var. Okay, variable update.js. Yeah, that will work, no problem. So that is okay. Okay, we logged out from the system, and let's check the cookies, that we have cookies or not. Right now we see, so we have the cookies. Okay, we have the token, but here we see the login. We should not see the login because this is a problem. Okay, it means if we move to another browser, it means if when we close our browser and we come back to our application, so we should not see like that. Okay, we should not see login. We should, if there was cookie, it means if you were logged in previously, we should directly move to the home page. We should see here the logout, and whatever, if you want to access the books, we should be able to access the book. So this is a problem. Okay, so now we will solve this problem. Okay, so Control B, bold it. So let's move to the home page. Okay, let's move to the home component. Just come here to the home component. In the home component, I will use effect hook, and let's create that. We'll run it at the start, and here I will implement Axios that has imported .get. We will move /verify. Okay, verify dot then we will get response dot catch. If there was an error, console.log error. So here whenever we get the response, okay, so here we will specify if response.data.login. It means if the login was true, if the login value was true, it means that we are already logged in. It means that the token is stored inside the cookies. So what we should do, then we will we are already at the home page, so we will set the role. Okay, save it, and let's pass the set role to home component also. Okay, Control C, set role, just come here to the log home, and here I will just extract the sit role, and here I will use sit role. I will pass the value of which I have returned from backend. Okay, that is the response.data.role. Okay, I will return the role, else stay on the same page. Okay, it will be at the home page, and we will set role as empty string. Okay, let's save it, and now let's move to the server side, and we will just now configure this verify route. Let's move to our index.js. For the verify, let's create let's change the name of this route, that is auth/verify. Save it, auth/verify. Just come here to the auth, and here I will verify that. Okay, let's router dot get slash verify, and here we will get request and response, and here now we will verify. Okay, here we will call the verify method. Okay, this method, this verify admin, which is not just for the admin, it is for both user. Okay, for the student and also for the this is just for admin. So if we had the same key for both admin and student, we can use this method, but right now we have different keys, so I will create another function. Okay, let's copy this code, to the verify. So let's paste that data that we have copied. Okay, the API, let's change the name of this will be verify a user, for example. Okay, and verify user, and here we will first of all read the token. If the token was not, so then we will return a response.json invalid admin or invalid user, and here else gwt.verify with the admin key. Okay, admin key. If that was not admin, if it means that we paste with an error, so if that was invalid error, so then we will check it for the student. Okay, so for the student I will just simply copy this this whole code. I will copy the whole code, copy this because we would like to implement something like that. Paste it here inside this app. Okay, now check it for the student, gwt.token process.env.student key. Okay, error decoded. If there was error, invalid token. Okay, else request.username decoded the username and decoded role. Okay, just read the username and request from username and role from this decoded values. So after that, call this next middleware. Okay, but if we didn't face with an error, it means if that was admin token, so then we will come here to the else part and we will just paste this. Okay, we will read the username and role of the admin and we will call this. So after that, let's now call it. Okay, let's call this, copy this, paste it here. Now let's return. Okay, return response.json message. No, first of all, it means that we verified it. It is okay. So we will return the login what we wrote. Let's first of all check it inside the home. We checked login. Okay, just come here. I will write login true / I will return the role. Role is equal to request dot role. Okay, that we attached here. Okay, in this area. So let's save it. Now we will try and we will just check it. Okay, just come here to the home and inside the home. So inside the home here we dot login set role. That is okay. Else like this. Let's check it. Okay, let's come here and refresh it. Let's first of all move to the terminal, and inside the terminal we will check we have the token, okay, but we it means that there is an error. Let's move to the console. We failed resources auth verify. Okay, the server responded with status. Let's check it. There is a server error. Let's check it. Let's move, check it in the terminal. There is no error, but it says auth/verify with the status of 404 not found. It means yeah, this is here we should specify the whole path like this. Okay, there is an error. Okay, just come here, http localhost 3001/auth/verify. Let's save it and let's try it now. Just come here, let's refresh it, and the error has gone. Go to the application and check the cookie. We have cookie. Okay, that is okay. I will just print the response. Okay, console.log response. Okay, save it. Let's move to console, and yeah, let's refresh it. So we got this result. Let's check it. Invalid user. So it says that invalid user. Okay, let's move to our code. We paste with this invalid user. Okay, so the error is that we should write here in the home. Okay, we should write here access.defaults.with credentials is equal to true, because we were not able to access the cookies. Let's see, by default it has changed to log out. Okay, let's refresh it. See, student, we returned login true and role student. The role is student because we logged in as student. So now whenever we press this login, we should be able to log out from the system. Okay, let's press log out button. See, we log outed. Okay, that is okay. We pitched the message that says yeah, because right now we are not logged in. So right now here is the login. Okay, here is the login. Let's press the login and we log in as a student, as admin, and admin password by default is admin. Let's press login. See, we came directly to the dashboard. So whenever we log in as admin, so we should see here other routes also. Okay, like add student and dashboard and others. So for that, let's figure out it. Come here to the login, and the login, yeah, this is login, role, set role. So here inside login, here whenever we log in as admin, we should call this method. Okay, let's Control C, Control V, and also Control V. Let's save it. Now let's try it. Okay, so we are logging. Let's refresh it. So we logged out from the system again. Let's press F12. No error. Let's check the application, the cookie. We have the token. So if you move to the home page, so it will work. It is working right now because we implemented this. Let's check that the home, we implemented that in the home component. If we implement that in the app.jsx, so then let's check the result there. Okay, let's cut it. Okay, what will be the result there? Okay, let's now check it here, paste it here, and instead of here we will use set role. So let's come here, we will remove it from home. Let's save it now. We will check it now. Okay, we faced with an error. Let's check the error console. I think we didn't import the axis and use effect. Let's import axis use effect. Let's save it now. Yeah, that's okay. Let's log out. See, we logged out from the system. By default everything has gone. We have just books and login. If we log in again as admin, let's check it. Password by default is admin. Let's press login. See, we directly came to the dashboard and we have everything here. Okay, see these links. Log out. Let's log in as a student. 5 student. This login. See, we directly came to the home page, but we have just logout and books. If we close the browser and open it in a new tab, so we will face again with this page. Okay, let's open it in a new browser, a new tab, press enter. See, again logout and books. If we were logged in as admin, so we will see it in the admin, okay, the admin panel. So let's log out and we will log in as admin. I will show to you. Okay, admin, password, login. See, we came directly here. If we refresh it right now, it will change automatically. Okay, let's refresh it, because there the token was for the admin, so it was all about that we have implemented. So now whenever we click on this add book, we should be able to add a book. Okay, the admin can add a book. So let's click this. There is, yeah, add book. So let's create a component for add book. I think we don't have the component of add book. Let's check it. Add student books, and yeah, we don't have add book. So let's create a component. .jsx or AFCE, and in the app.jsx we should write it add. Yeah, we don't have the add book. Okay, add student. So let's create a route. Path is equal to with slash add book element is equal to with add book. Okay, so let's close it. This is for add books. Let's check it now. See, add book component. So now we will design it as we designed the add student form. So we will create something like this. Okay, the same form, the same things, just I will customize, change these input fields. Okay, so let's come here to the add student. Let's close it. I'll close this one, and also home, logout, and add student. Okay, let's Control A, Control C. I will copy the whole code of add student and I will paste it inside the add book. Okay, I will just change these names, add book. Okay, instead of add student, add book. Okay, so let's copy this name and we will paste it here also. Paste it, and instead of these roles variables, we will have book name, or we can name set name, and also the second one is author, set author, and the third one would be let's remove the password one. This the third one is the image URL. Okay, set image URL. We have these three fields. Okay, so just come here, and here let's add book, and also here we will change them to Control D. Yeah, let's roll to book, and this one is book name, and the second one is for the author, author name, and this one is set name, and this one is set author. In the third field is for, so let's change it, image, change it to image URL, and this is set image URL. In the fourth one I will delete this one. Let's name it art. Save it. And what else we want to change? Yeah, whenever we press this submit button, we will call this on submit handle submit function, and the handle submit function we will call change this, okay, to book / add. Okay, we will change this route, we will create it later. Okay, so this is name, author, and image URL. In the fourth one I will remove that. So after that we will get the results, and I will print the result. Control S. Okay, so it is all about that. Okay, let's check it now, the add book. Okay, let's come here. See, this is add book, book name, author name, and image URL. So let's close this one, and let's, whenever we click the button we will move directly to this route. Okay, book add. Okay, let's move to index, and here we will create another route. Just come here to the route, and we will create by the name of book.js, and inside this we will it means register a book. Okay, as we did for the student, so we would like to create something like this. Okay, Control A, Control C. It is because most of the code is similar, so that's why I am writing like this. Express, then I will import the instead of student I will import now the book. Okay, so we didn't create the model for book, so let's first of all create the model for book. Okay, so just come here, we will create a model first of all, book.js, and let's come here to the student. Control A, Control C, come here to the book, Control V, and I will change now just this student. Yeah, this student. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, and Control D to book. Okay, I will change that to book. This is book model, this is book with us, and this as book schema. Yeah, everything is okay. This is name, and this is the author. So I will just remove this. That is required. Okay, all fields are required, but I will remove them. So the third one is the we can name it the image URL. Okay, required. Let's remove the fourth one. So everything is okay. Now let's import the book inside the route. Okay, book route, book. Okay, from book.js. So after importing the book, we don't need password, okay, to hash that, and router, that is okay. Verify admin also, yeah, we will use the verify admin. And what else here? This is art. Okay, and verify admin, that is okay. Request response, we will fetch name, we will extract name, author, and image URL from request third party. After extracting them, so this is book with us, so we will not use this. Okay, we'll directly register. Let's remove this, and here we will remove this password hashing also. And here const new book, okay, is equal to new book, and here we will use name, author, and also the third one is image URL. So new book dot save, return added true, else error in adding book. Let's export router as book router, and now let's import it inside index.js. So let's import book router. So after importing it, now let's use it. Okay, app.use slash book, and here we will specify book router. Save it. Okay, so now let's check it. Okay, let's check it. I will, for the image URL we need an image, so I will copy this title. Okay, polish sci fantastic, yep, like polish sci, just like this. Copy this and enter it, Control V. And the author name, I don't know what is the author name, but I will just write Wikipedia and paste it. And here image URL, this is image URL, Control C and paste it here. So after pasting it, so now let's move first of all to the console if we got any error. So let's press the add button. Okay, so we got this result. Okay, so add it true, it means that record has added. Let's check in the MongoDB in our database. Let's refresh it. See, books collection table has added. So this is the new book which we have added. So it means that we have added a book successfully. Just close it. So after adding a book, so we will move directly to the we can say to the books. Okay, to the books page. Okay, to this page. So let's move to code, and we have the books or not. Yeah, we have the books component, that is okay. And let's come here to the add book, and here I will write app response dot data dot added. If it was true, so then navigate slash books. Think the route is books. After G6, check that that is books. Yeah, else I will just print console.log, print the response. So we have added the book. What else? We should now print the books in the books page. Okay, it means let's move to the books page, and there we will print all the books. We will pitch the books and we will display the books. So in this books component, first of all, I will pitch the box. Okay, from server side. So let's use effect hook. First I will create a state variable const books set books, where I will store the books is equal to use state. This is an array type with us. And now I will use effect hook, array dependency, and here I will use access as imported dot get slash box, and here just that dot, then we will get a response. And let's update our set books. Okay, so to update that, we will simply write set books response dot data dot we will return like books. Okay, dot catch if there was an error, console dot log error. So let's first of all fetch the books. Okay, this is http localhost 3001 slash books slash book slash books, like this. Okay, now let's move back to our index.js. In the index, come here to the book. Okay, to the, this is model and this is route. Okay, in the route before we added a book, but now we will create router dot get slash books request response this is in asynchronous method with us, and here we will use try catch block response.json will return the error. And here inside the try catch block we will just use const books is equal to book model dot find. So what it will do, it will return all the books. Wait, we have book model, this is not books, this is book. Okay, we have book model, that's okay. And after that we will return, okay, return response.json books. Let's save it, and also just come here, and here I will print the books also. Console.log response.data.books. Let's see it. I will just print data. Let's move and come here to the books. Let's move to console. Inside the console we have this data. It means that we have one record, one book. Look at, we have just one book. That is okay, we pitch the records. So now let's move and we will print the data using this box. Okay, so to print the data, for that we will use map function for that. Let's assign a class name to this div element, book list, and here I will print the data books.map function, and we will get a book. And here what we will do, we will create another component, okay, to print the book record there, okay, to print the book image, a title, name, and buttons for action. So we will create book card bookcard.jsx or AFCE. Save it, Control B. I will call this book card inside books. Okay, here I will call book card. Okay, that has imported. Let's pass first of all key is equal to with book.id, and book is equal to with book. I will pass book to that, okay, to this book card. Let's distract book inside this. Okay, we will get book. Now let's distract the properties, const name, author, and image URL is equal to book. After distracting the value, now we will print the values. Okay, class name, and this is book card, and here we will print the image, and src is equal to with the image URL, and alt we will write like, let's name it name, and class name book image, and down from that we will have dot book details. Inside book details we will display h3 the book name, okay, just name, and also the author. Okay, here another div we will dot book actions. Inside that we will have two buttons. The first one would be for edit, and the second one would be for delete. Save it. Now let's check it, okay, how it looks like. Just come here. We faced with an error, and let's see books, that is okay. I think books.map is not a function. Maybe let's check it. It says uncaught error cannot read properties, undefined reading map. Yeah, that is the problem that we faced with. Occurred in the books. Canati properties undefined reading map. Okay, just come here to the books. So first of all, let's remove this box. We will just assign a response data directly to this box, and here we will just return, okay, write return. If we write parentheses, then we don't need return statement. If we write curly braces, then we need to write the return statement. Let's save it and let's check it now. We have the records. Okay, it is fetching the book image. Okay, and down from that we will have the name and the two buttons. Okay, so now I will add CSS code, okay, for that to make it, to design it. Okay, so I will add CSS code for that. So I have added this CSS code, okay, for book list, for books component, and this is for book art. Okay, this is the CSS code that we have. Check that. Per buttons, per actions, per details, per image, and book art. How I imported it here, and now let's check it. Okay, see, it looks like this right now. This is the books that we have: name, author, and edit and delete buttons. So let's add another book. Okay, so that is this one. Okay, Flint, like, let's name it Java for example, and author John, and image URL. Let's copy this URL and paste it here, and let's press add button. See, the second book has added also. So it is how we will display all the books like this. Okay, now let's add these two actions. Okay, whenever we press edit, we should be able to edit this book. Okay, let's do it. Just come here to the book card. In the book card, we will just, this is not edit, I will change this to a link. Okay, let's make it, let's first of all add a link. What happened? Okay, React Autodom, edit. So let's check it how it looks like, the design. It looks like this. Okay, and here I will add 2 is equal to, with the, it will move to like update. Okay, update plus slash, we will add the ID also. Okay, so to attach the ID with this, for that let's attach ID with this. So to attach ID with that, we will write like this. Okay, backtick, and here I will write update slash update slash, we will plus add the ID. Okay, so let's write the ID like, no, I will just write it like this. So here I will write the ID. The ID would be like book.id, book._id. This is the ID of this book. Let's save it. So let's close this curly braces. Okay, it looks like this. So now if we add here something like, yeah, book, I will just name it book. Okay, book and ID. Let's create this in app.js. Just come here, and this is book slash ID, and here this is we will move to edit book. Okay, so let's create a new component. Just come here to the components, J6, save it, and just come here. I will import edit book. Okay, that has imported. So now let's just come here to edit book. So to edit this book, we would like to have first of all a form as we had for adding a book. Okay, I will do something like this. Okay, I will Control A, Control C. I will copy the whole code because we need to implement something like this. Control A, Control V. We would like to have forum edit book, and let's control C it, control V it, and this is not add book, this is edit book. So that is okay. So let's first of all I will show it to you, okay, how it looks like. Just just let's check it. Let's press the edit, okay, press it. See, this is edit book. So whenever we come to this page, so by default we should have the name of the book, author, and image URL. I will not include the image URL, but I will just by default take the value of book name and author. Okay, so for that let's pitch the record. First of all we will pitch a record based on ID. So to pitch a record, first of all we should have the ID. Let's take the ID from URL const ID is equal to, we will use forum hook from React Autodom. Okay, what it will do, it will take ID from the URL, okay, that we have passed. So after taking it, now I will use effect hook. Alright, dependency, we will get a record. Okay, so let's come here to the let's close this one and this one, and yeah, let's copy this code. I will customize it. Okay, paste it here. Axios.get, we will use git. Let's import Axios, is already imported. Axios.get, we will get a book. Okay, so let's move to book. Then I will write here book slash, we will pass the ID also. Okay, so to pass the ID, and I will just write plus ID. Let's remove this. So after whenever we get the results, so what we will do, we will update these name, author, and image. Okay, so update those. I will write something like this. Okay, like set name. Okay, I will write a response dot data dot like name. Okay, I will return these, or I will return a book. So instead of updating that automatically, first of all I will console it. Okay, console dot log response. Let's save it now, and let's now create this. Okay, this endpoint. Just come here to the book route, to the book. Okay, so here I will create that router dot get. Here we will have slash book slash, we will have an ID, request, response. So let's first of all destruct the ID. Okay, so to destruct the ID, we will write const ID is equal to, here we will use the params, okay, to destruct the ID. So that is request dot params dot ID. So let's first of all I will wrap it inside try catch block, alt down arrow key. So let's make it async, and here book dot find by ID. Okay, find by ID, and here I will specify the ID. The ID is equal to with this ID. Let's save it. So we will return then the book. Let's save it. Now let's move to the front end, and here let's move to the console. We will see. Okay, just come here. Fail to reload. If that is, this could be due to syntax error. Book fail to load resource. Let's refresh it. Yeah, that is okay, there is no error. Let's check it. Okay, we have printed the data. Okay, we have printed the data. This is the book that we has returned. Okay, data, we have returned all those stuff. Okay, let's now data dot author dot image dot name. So now I will update the data. Okay, so just come here, instead of come here to the edit book, and here instead of printing that, I will write set name response dot data dot name. Same to this, I will use parsit author, data dot author, and this is parsit image URL. This is image URL. So after updating these three values, okay, so now let's assign to these input fields. Okay, here I will write value is equal to with name, and here I will write value for the second one, value is equal to with author. For the third one I will write value is equal to with image URL. Let's save it. Now let's check it. See, we have the default values for these three fields. So now whenever we update it, okay, for example, let's make it React JS, okay, like Yusuf. Okay, so if you would like to update this, so we don't have any other image, so I will leave the image like this. So whenever we press this button, we should be able to update this record. Okay, so just come here again here, so I will change this to update. After changing it to update, whenever we press that, we will call this handle submit function. And the handle submit function, what we will do here, we will instead of post, we will use put. Put is used for updation. And here book, here I will write update. Also I will pass the ID. Okay, so to pass the ID, for that I will write slash plus ID. That is okay. I have attached this ID. Okay, this ID that we have pitched from use params. Okay, so after that we will pass these three variables also. Okay, name, author, and image URL. After passing them, so if we updated that successfully, it means that I will return a message updated. Okay, so if we updated that successfully, what we will do, then we will move directly to the box page back. So now let's create this endpoint. Okay, come here to the book. Let's copy this one and paste it. This is, instead of it, we will use put, and yeah, we have the same logic like this, and here we will extract the ID, and I think that is okay. Book update, instead of that I will use book. Okay, because the method is changed, that is put. And here put book ID, and we pitch the ID. So now first of all we will find a record, then we will update record. Okay, what we will do, we will write like this, like book model dot find by ID and update. Okay, so what we will do, first of all we will specify the ID to this. Okay, so the ID is equal to, we will assign like this. Okay, ID, this is the ID. The second parameter is our values. Okay, so the our variables, it means that our data is, we will write request dot body like this simply. Okay, so at the last we will return updated a message. Okay, like this. Okay, updated true, and also book. So let's save it, and now let's check it. Okay, is it work or not? Let's move to the console, refresh it, and I will change this to the React.js and this to Yusuf. Okay, let's press the update button. What happens? See, we directly came to the books page, and we have React.js and Yusuf. It means that that has updated successfully. See, the record has updated. I will just change the color of these buttons. Okay, I will move to the CSS, where to the book card. Yeah, just come here to the book. Here I will update that. Okay, the buttons, just come here, button, text decoration none, and color we have assigned color, that is color is white. That is okay. Let's save it. Yep, not changed. So I will just add a class to these two buttons. Okay, just come here to the book card. Where is book card? To this link I will add a class name button link. Copy this and come here to the CSS file. Dot book card dot button link text decoration none and color white. Save it. See, it looks like this right now. That is okay. It is used for editing, so it means that we have a successful editor. Let's edit this one. Let's press the edit button and I will just remove this side. Okay, I will just leave polish updated. See, that has removed. So now let's implement the deletion. Whenever we press this button, we should be able to delete the record. So for the delete functionality, we can create a function. Okay, so just come here to the book card. So we can create a function. Okay, by clicking this button, we should create a function and we will call that. Okay, I will remove this. And but I will change it to the link as I did like this one. Okay, I will change it also to the link. Let's copy this, Shift Alt, and I will delete this one. Okay, I will change this to the delete and we will move to book ID, and here I will write I will change this route like delete. Okay, I will make it delete book ID. Okay, just come here to the app.js and here I will create a new one which is delete, and by this we will move to delete component. I will create a component for the deletion. Okay, let's create it delete book.jsx. Save it and let's move back to app.jsx. Here I will import that delete book. In the delete book, what we will do, so first of all, instead of we don't want to return anything, we will just use effect hook. So let's come here to the logout. I will open this logout. I will copy this use effect hook, Control C, Control V. Okay, Control V, and I will import use navigate from React Autodom and also the axis and use effect hook. After importing this, now here I will change it. This is delete, not git, and we will move to book and we will pass the ID. Okay, slash plus we will take the ID. So to take the ID from parameter, we will do like this. Okay, as we did in the edit, like this. Okay, use param hook. Use param hook, and we will pass the ID. In the result dot then app result dot data dot deleted. So what we will do then, we will navigate to box / box. We will move back to the box. So this is all about that. Yeah, book plus ID, that is okay. Now let's create this one. Okay, let's move to book route, and in this book route, what we will do, router dot delete, and here book / ID async request response, and here first of all let's copy this code and paste that code here, and we will take the ID from params. After that, what we will do, we will delete the record. Okay, so to delete the record, we will do something like this. Instead of this, book dot find by ID and delete, and here we will specify now the ID. So we will return deleted true and book. So yeah, it will work. So let's check it now. Let's press this delete button. See, the book has deleted successfully. Okay, so now let's create another book. Add book, React.js. This is the route. Add. See, the book has added again. So now the last thing, not the last thing, after that we will implement something for the student also, but now we will implement the dashboard. Okay, for the dashboard, what we will do, we will display the summary of books, admins and students. So for that I will create 3 boxes. So I will move to the dashboard. Just come here to the dashboard components. We don't have the dashboard components. Yeah, we have that. This is the dashboard component. So let's write the code for the dashboard components. For the dashboard, I wrote this simple JSX code. Okay, just here in this we will print the total of books, in this one total of students, in this one total of admins. So let's check it. Yeah, it looks like this. Right now we don't have the values, and also I will add the CSS code. Okay, so to add the CSS code, I will create another CSS file by the name of dashboard.css. I will write the code inside this. So this is the code for dashboard box, and this is for the dashboard. Okay, so now let's import it inside that. Okay, just come here to the dashboard, import css/dashboard.css. let's check it now. See, it looks like this. So here I will print the total of books, student and admin. So how to print it? So for that we will use effect hook to return the data, okay, from the server side. So I will create 3 variables, const. First one is students, set students, use state by default is 0, and const admin, set admin is equal to use state 0. Okay, const the last one is the box, set box is equal to use state default is 0. So in this use effect hook, what we will do, we will use access.get http localhost port number 3001 / we will move to dashboard. Okay, simply then we will get a response, a result. What we will do, we will update these values. First I will write echo response dot okay. If the response was okay, so then we will update them. Okay, set student, I will write response dot data dot student, and set admin response dot data dot admin, set box response dot data dot book. Okay, let's make it response dot data like this. Dot catch, if there was any error, console dot log error, print that. Okay, so now let's create this dashboard endpoint. Okay, so just come here to the index.js. Okay, I will create it inside the index.js. Okay, this one, the last one, app.get, this is dashboard, and here we will get request response And what we will do here, we will return the value of all those models. Okay, we didn't import the let's import them. So first of all I will import like we have the book model. Okay, the book model. The second one is import student model, and the third one is admin model. Okay, so after importing them, so what we will do now, let's write const, this is asynchronous function with us, let's write async, and here we will write try catch block, try catch response, return response.json error. And here what we will do, const student is equal to await student dot count documents. We will do it for admin and for the book also, simply book. Okay, so after that this is admin and the last one is book count documents. Now we will return them. Okay, return response.json, first of all okay, true, then student, then book, then admin. Let's save it. Now let's try it. Okay, how it looks like. So let's come here back to the dashboard. Let's close this one, and also this one. Come here to the dashboard, and here I will print the data. Book, yeah, the name is books, not book, books. Then the students, third one is admin. We have printed the box. Let's check it. Okay, let's check it how it looks like. Just come here to the browser. See, we have the total number of, we have 2 books, 3 students and 1 admin. So let's check it, the MongoDB database. We have 2 books. Let's refresh it. Admins, we have 1 admin, we have 2 books, and we have 3 students. So that is what we got from the server side. So we implemented it. Okay, so now for the books, okay, whenever we are logged in as a student, we should not see these 2 buttons. Okay, the edit and the delete, we should just see these books. Okay, so for that let's just come here to the, I will remove all these tabs, close the server side, and just come here to the books. Okay, yeah, books, in the books card. Okay, so in the books card what we will do, so here if you were logged in, if the role was a student, so then we should not see this area. Okay, so for that, for simply we will pass the a role from app.jsx to this book card. Okay, so just come here to the app.jsx, and we have the role. Okay, I will pass the role to Control C it. Let's check it where 2 books. Okay, 2 books, I will pass that to the books, and let's just stack it inside the books role, and I will pass it to the book card. So let's write it, paste it, role, just come here to the book card, book, comma, role. So here I will write if role was equal to with student, or role was equal to with empty. So what we should do, so if it was not, so I will write like this, okay, simply if role was equal to with admin, so then I will simply execute this area. Okay, let's cut this, simply I will paste that here. Let's save it. Let's check it. Right now we are logged in as admin, so we can see these two buttons. Okay, so let's log out. So if we check books, we have just simply books. Okay, if we log in as students, again we will have just the books. Yusuf 1 2 3 4 5 student login. See, we log into the system. If you press this book, so we will have these two books. Okay, but if we log in as admin password as admin login, see, we have the dashboard, the box, we have these two buttons, and like this. Okay, even if we open it in another tab, we will move again to the dashboard because we are logged in as admin. So it was all about the Bookstore Management System. I hope you learned something from this video, like authentication, role-based authorization, okay, and CRUD operations. I hope this video was very helpful for you. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, Code with Yusuf. Okay, thanks for watching.